3, 2, 1, and welcome back to the people of culture. Alrighty, today we have.
They call me goddamn.
They call me
Soothsayer Swerve.
Sensei Swerve.
I'll say a soothsayer.
Soothsayer.
A false prediction maker.
Swervedamus.
That was much better. Swervedamus.
Swervedamus. And who be ye?
Darby 2020. Because I will be running for mayor. We'll see, actually. It's actually a lot of complicated.
Wait a couple more years. Wait another year, too.
Everybody telling me that. I'm running in 2020. And I'm going to win.
If everybody's telling you this.
Because I'm here to prove people wrong. People say, Darby, you can't do this.
Another year.
No. Everybody like, Darby, you can't do this. Darby, you can't do that.
You can do it.
Darby, you need to wait.
You need to wait.
They ain't ready for you when you do this, Darby. I do what I want, when I want, and I win.
Your track
When do I win?
is
2020.
Your track record is impeccable. I'm going to give you that. But I just think you should wait a little bit.
Everybody like, you need to wait a little bit and everything else. Nah, bro. 2020. And the only reason I may not run in 2020 and become the first black mayor of Texarkana, Texas, is because there's a lot of issues that I actually have to overcome that have popped up in 2019. And there's one more hurdle. And if that happens, then not. But even so, the city has my back.
Did you kill a man?
No. Well, I didn't say it was legal issues. I guess it's illegal. It's really like,
son,
it's
if you
one little reason.
If you want to be in politics, you gotta kill a man.
You do. That's like
you gotta get a little fucking blood on you.
Local politics.
You gotta get a little blood in the teeth.
Local
to
politics.
get into politics, you have to be a Freemason, and to be a high-ranking Freemason, you gotta do some dirt so motherfuckers can trust you. Because it's like, I can't trust you with my secrets if you ain't got no secrets yourself.
True.
So you gonna have to kill somebody, bro.
Shut up! Why do y'all keep? Let's not assume. Let's not go about that. Let's just say, yo, Darby said he can win 2020. Darby can win, but Darby said there's one little thing that he has to fix in a certain amount of time for him to actually run. And I've almost beat that hurdle. There's one little thing that keeps me from it.
It's just one thing that's got me tripping.
So we'll see.
I'm gonna tell y'all this before we get started, man. This is a real good book. You should check it out. Of Morals and Dogma. Up until like the 1960s, it was a mandatory read for every Freemason who was graduating from the 13th degree to the 14th degree. They had to read this book, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, it's full of symbology and shit. I got this book, then I had to go back and get another book just to brush up on my symbology, information, and knowledge so I can come back and be ready for this book. You know what I'm saying? But this book...
He giving out free game.
This is the Mason Handbook.
But with the game he giving out, just go on tip into the Patreon. It's just $2 for some early audio and to be a best friend on Instagram. Or you can just tip into the $5 one. What do you get on a $5 one?
I'm not glad. I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, yeah. You get hidden episodes. So there's episodes out there that people haven't seen at all.
Too goddamn racy.
Wild. Yeah. Talk about porn.
We have an episode. We talked about porn and sexcapades that we've had in our lives. What else did we talk about?
We've talked about all the Smoke Break, our original, the pilot episodes.
Oh, yes. Y'all have not seen those. The podcast name was Smoke Break before it became People of Culture.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know.
And, those episodes are pretty crazy as well.
Yeah, we were pretty unfiltered on the
Yeah, it was very unfiltered compared to what we do now. And I know people say we still cuss a lot now.
Yeah, hey, hold up. Real quick. Can I say something real quick? To you motherfuckers who have a problem with us saying the N-word, we black, bro. You just mad because you can't say it. Nigga. All right?
That's why they hate us.
Bitch ass nigga. The fuck? Be mad about it. We gonna keep saying the N-word. Bitch ass nigga.
Why? I will keep saying it. I won't lie.
Nigga. The fuck?
On or off.
And don't even comment on our shit with that bullshit. Y'all say the N-word too much. Bitch. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. Nigga?
No.
Oh, he disagrees with that. I don't give a fuck personally, man.
I don't
give a shit.
I don't say such words.
He doesn't say the N-word. Me, I'm a nigga who says nigga, and I love saying nigga. And I'm going to keep saying
You know
nigga.
why I don't? Because I'm going to win in 2020.
God bless. I'm not running for no political office, nigga. So I'm going to keep saying nigga. And if it makes you uncomfortable, great, nigga. Because you know what makes me uncomfortable? White fucking privilege, nigga. Now shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. We can cut all of that out. That was all unnecessary.
It's stained. It's stained.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't cut anything out.
It's stained.
I don't cut anything out.
But I had to say that because somebody was commenting on shit. You guys sure say the N-word a lot. Bitch, we're not even talking to you, nigga. You're not even my motherfucking... When I speak, your kind is not in mine, bro. Real talk.
Wow, that was profound. I'm quoting that. That is going to be a quote on your Facebook page. That was hard. We haven't even introduced Komodo over here.
Yeah, I'm just
He
waiting.
has not been introduced.
I'm still anonymous
at all. Who is the middle person?
Niggas do be asking that too. This is King Komodo, bitch. Get it right, nigga. You looking at royalty right here, nigga.
I've been watching for 12 episodes. I still don't know who the middle person is. He hasn't introduced himself.
That's because he too good for y'all. The fuck? Jesus ain't talk to everybody.
He didn't. He tried. I'm Komodo Cronus, since we're doing time and predictions
King
today.
King Komodo Kronos. K.
Oh, y'all gonna like that? Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Oh, this is too hard. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So,
Oh my gosh.
today's topic
This
is...
episode may make me not win.
Predictions for 2020.
Yeah. Normally, we do 2019 recaps every year. That's what everybody does, right?
Yeah,
and we
we've been
even
doing
got
it
it on
for
our
3 years.
board. Well, I say we, but I mean we as, people. That's what you see on YouTube,
Right.
Facebook. You see, blankety blank recap, whatever year, insert whatever year. We were going to do it too. It's actually on our board. Last second, we were like, everybody does that. Everybody does recaps. So let's just say
Matt
fuck it.
Minnens changed our minds.
Let's do predictions for 2020.
Can I start? Can I
Right?
kick him off?
Well, I kicked
Okay.
it off. I said I'm going to win. So.
Oh, yeah,
He's gonna win.
that was the first prediction.
That was the first
Okay,
prediction.
I got a
He's gonna win the
prediction.
election.
I wrote down
Spoiler alert.
because I didn't want to.
Spoiler alert, I win.
Nigga said spoiler alert. Lightning strikes in the back.
Even Betty laughed.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. By the way, I hope y'all like the new quality. We're getting better on
We got
it,
an
guys.
upgraded camera, man, if you can't
Yeah.
tell. And we don't got to do 30-minute episodes no more. We can just go for as long as we want.
Yeah.
So, for you guys who are uncomfortable with this, hey, sorry. No, I'm playing. But, hey, man.
More
look,
of us.
These are my predictions.
Okay.
I got 4 of them.
Go ahead and lay one off, and then we're just gonna go down the line and just talk.
Oh, we start one. Okay, all right. Well, I'll just start off with the first one. My first prediction is that pedophilia becomes normalized and quite possibly becomes a legal sexual orientation.
No!
I don't like it. That's just what I think is
Whoa!
happening.
These should have been screened. These should have been screened.
No.
Why wasn't these screened?
Because I love chaos.
No!
I love chaos. I mean, I don't want him to say what he was going to say.
my God.
Let's talk about it.
Oh my God.
So why do you even think that would be possible? Because that's crazy. To say that you think that in 2020 pedophilia is going to start getting legalized is an insane.
All the signs are there. All the signs are there.
Knock them down for us.
Okay, so when you look around, you just got shit like, the main thing is just this whole drag queen library story time fuck shit they got going on, where they got drag queens coming to libraries and reading to little children and virtually naked. It's like they're normalizing. Then you have the one little drag
I don't know
queen.
about this. Look this up.
That's a thing.
Oh, that has happened. Yeah.
It's happening in Houston several times.
That's a thing.
They were naked?
Drag queen
Okay,
story
going naked?
time.
No.
They don't be
Story time,
naked,
yes.
but they be pretty much naked, bro. They be in that bitch like dressed like drag queens.
Yeah, but drag queens be covered.
Not all of them. But
I have not seen a naked drag queen out in public.
There was a story, I think this might have been in Houston, where there was a drag queen story time, and one of the drag queens hot dicked a little kid. If you don't know what hot dick means, that means you accidentally flashed your penis. But, so the dude's dick fell out of his little booty shorts or whatever he was wearing. But now this is the real thing, drag queen story time, where drag queens is coming to libraries, and their parents...
Okay.
Parents.
If his whatever fell out of his shorts, that is not to be blamed on drag queens. That's just like a outfit malfunction.
If you were wearing appropriate clothing,
okay, but he wore shorts
my
that
dick
was
don't fall out of my pants. You know why? Because they fit. They're long enough to keep my dick in them hoes.
my stuff slipped.
You wearing booty shorts?
But I wear
apparently.
pants.
If your dick falls out of your shorts, you are wearing some little ass shorts, my nigga. On soft, like your dick on soft. A soft dick. Let's keep it real. A soft dick is like 3-4 inches, bro. If your dick is on soft, it comes out of your shorts, and you are wearing something that's too small. Like,
Where did this go?
we keeping it real. We keeping it all the way real. You know what I'm saying? You were dressed inappropriately. If your dick can fall out of your clothes and you were not appropriately dressed, point blank, period. But no. So you got shit like this Then you got Good Morning America and shit, bringing little ass trans drag queen boys up. Like these boys be 8 years old, talking about they drag queens and girl transsexuals.
Look that up too. I need to know.
Nigga, look.
What do I
up.
type in?
I don't.
Good Morning America.
These are things I can't like.
Child
I don't know
drag
if it's a
queen,
thing or not.
nigga. I might have the wrong. It came right the fuck up.
It did autocorrect.
Came right the fuck
it
up.
autocorrected up. So.
That's what I'm saying, bro. America and the media is on a whole crusade to normalize children being transsexuals, children being I was born in the wrong body. And the thing about it, you got to think about if for a child to feel like he was born in the wrong body or he's not the wrong gender, that means he is being sexualized. Because as a kid, you don't even think about that type of shit until you become of age to start fucking around and experimenting.
Okay.
How are you 10 years old feeling like I'm gay? Right. How are you 10 years old feeling like I'm supposed to be a woman? That's what I'm saying. Like, and think about it is, it was one thing when this is all underground, but you have Good Morning America promoting this shit. You got CBS promoting this shit.
You really gonna make me take the opposite side of this?
You don't think that?
You really gonna make me take the opposite side? So you don't think this is being normalized? LGBT people don't even like me. You gonna let me take the opposite side of this? You
almost made me cuss. But look, man, just look at it.
Popped off with the F word.
So I'll never say that. I'll never say faggot. But that's a horrible word to use. But y'all gonna have to put a little beep over there.
I got you. I got you. I'm the editor. I got you.
I blame you so much. I blame you so much.
Bro, but look, but am I lying? Am I lying, bro?
Chaos.
Am I lying?
Okay.
Am I lying?
My turn.
Go ahead.
My turn.
Go ahead.
Okay. Whew. Sexual orientation in the kids is very pushed of the agenda that they are supposed to be automatically straight. That is a fact. It's literally all true. Now,
because you are.
I'm not done. So there's multiple things that can go through, right? There's multiple things like that can because a lot of people say like you're born what you were born or whatever else. So some people may feel different, right? So it's like the whole thing, like if a kid wants to try on high heels per se, right? If a kid, like a boy, tries on high heels, you're like, don't do that, whatever else, you may put on the concept of taboo, right? Now it's a lure thing, like whatever else. But like kids trying things, whatever, like if a kid want to wear a dress or whatever else, like we're putting labels on like just clothes when they're just clothes, right? No. But honestly, right? Like if a kid like, oh, I want to dress up like Spider-Man. Let the kid go want to dress as Spider-Man, but you have time that he can be appropriate. Kid want, I want to dress or whatever else. My favorite color, pink, right? That's cool. That's what I'm saying. Let it do all that or whatever else. But to put a label saying like, oh, well, the kid's trans and he says he's trans or whatever else, that could be a chance where the kid be like, no, I'm actually trans and grow and ends up being trans. It's a hard to call it when it's young, but there's still instances right there. But you're supposed to let a kid grow because when a kid nowadays with all these words and social media and internet, they're going to hear trans, they're going to hear straight, they're going to hear gay. Yeah. As in when we were before younger, you only knew straight and you're like, oh, gay, ew, right? Mm-hmm. So we're not supposed to let kids grow and like me, when I have kids, I'm be like, oh, I want to wear a dress to school. All right, they're going to drag you. But if you're going to wear that and you come back crying, I'm going to tell you I told you so. And if you go there and he be like, they made fun of me, but I like wearing dresses. That's him. And
what you're saying is all good, bro. I'm not disagreeing with that. Like if I had a son and he wanted to be Tinkerbell every day, you got it, bro. But just know, like he said, Komodo made a good point. This is a private conversation. He said, if my son wanted to dress like a girl, I would say on one condition, you got to take martial arts classes because you got to be able to defend yourself.
That's regardless. I'm gonna take martial arts regardless.
Yeah. But my thing is this though. That's all fine. It's not. But just for the sake of political correctness, you got it. But all of that is priming these children for pedophilia. Don't know 10-year-old kids.
I see what other side you're coming in.
How do we get there for priming for pedophilia?
I see where he's coming in. He's not coming in from a point of saying necessarily that being transgender is wrong. What he's saying is there is an ulterior motive for some people to use transgender as a smokescreen.
Thank you.
For promoting pedophilia indirectly.
Look, thank you.
I get what he's saying.
Thank you.
He's not saying being transgender wrong or anything like that. What he's saying is he feels as though to an extent, and I'll say this myself, I feel like I feel like it's weird trying to even drag kids into certain directions like this. Me personally, I wouldn't want to make decisions like this as a kid. Can you let me be a kid? Can I go kick a football around? Can I go run around and play tag or some shit?
A lot of kids get that mindset of wanting to already be grown.
Like, I know here's the thing. It's only like it's a trickle down effect. They get that from somewhere. Where do they get that from?
The media.
That's an open question. Like, where do they get
media?
The
parents.
Like, that shit doesn't have to be there. Like, you can control it. Like, the problem is, and you're right, a lot of kids, because even when we were kids, we wanted to grow up faster. Everybody wants to grow up faster.
Yes, I did.
Yo, one of y'all is vibrating.
That's not me, though.
I don't know.
That's not me.
Nope.
That's not me. Not me at all.
That's the whole thing. Everybody wants to be like, man, I'm ready to grow up and shit like that. Like, I will say, bro, no, and overall, nobody gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you're transgender. I don't give a fuck if you're bi. Like, who gives a shit? What the fuck does it matter? It's not important. It really isn't. Nobody gives a fuck what you do in your bedroom or
as
who you
an adult.
It's fucking irrelevant. But yeah, as an adult, it's fucking irrelevant. I however think as kids, they don't need that burden to be like, oh, I need to figure out what I identify as. Like, no, nigga, go play tag. Go enjoy yourself.
But we push having boyfriend and girlfriends on kids.
No,
we don't.
That's the thing.
No, they do that. Parents do that.
No, that falls in the same bucket.
Let me explain. No, they do because parents always be like, look, our kids are friends or whatever else.
No, I'm saying all that falls in the same bucket. Let them just fucking be kids.
Parents do.
Stop this boyfriend, girlfriend. Oh, he punched you because he liked you.
Oh, my little girl got a boyfriend.
Correct that shit.
Somebody.
Correct that. Like, no, he didn't punch you because he liked you. He punched you because he's a dick. Punch him back. Move on.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, kids are still going to have conflict like that regardless. But as far as all that shit goes, like I said, it's all under the same umbrella. Let kids be kids. They don't need to be in these situations. They're never going to be a child again. And think about it. Yeah. You only get this. You live, if you're lucky, 70, 80, 90, maybe 100 years old.
I'm living forever.
This motherfucker. 100 years. Let's say you live 100 years, right? 100 years. Only about a tenth of that?
Yep.
20 of that? 20% of that is of you being a kid? Shit. And technically a kid, you kind of stop most of that around puberty, which I'd say is around maybe 10 to 12. So a tenth of your life, you get this chance to be a kid, not have really any obligations, not have any fucking burdens, any fucking thing on you. Why do they need to worry about what the fuck their genitals are? They got the whole 90 plus years to worry about shit like that. So let them be kids, no risk. Like, that's why I feel to an extent. One reason depression is going up because people start setting these standards and expectations on themselves at such a young age and stress themselves out. Because if you do think, oh, I'm gay, oh, I'm really a girl trapped in a man's body, that's going to wear you down mentally as a kid, and that's just going to keep dragging on you until you can get that operation.
But some people go through things where they feel like that, and like nobody to talk to, and they just feel like that. Well, they don't have nobody to talk about like
that. That I feel like reflects back on the parents. You also need to be more understanding about your kid, and like what we said on this episode and previous episodes too. You got to stop controlling which direction your kid grows in. You just need to make sure that it doesn't stop growing.
No, you can always help guide your kid. Not have certain toxic traits, like if they're a bully.
Yeah, you can
things of that nature.
All that shit. But
I'd rather my kid be a bully than the bullied. I know that much.
I mean,
neither.
Yeah, I mean, of course, neither. But if I had to pick,
pick or choose situation,
ass, nigga, shit, the fuck.
That's what I said. Get them in the martial arts.
Next prediction, Jesus.
No. We didn't even finish this one because we started talking about transsexual kids and shit. All I'm saying is, look. What I'm saying is this: the kids are pawns. You got to realize it started off with black issues. Then and I'm not talking about the sick. I'm talking about like Black Lives Matter shit. Then just when it all started, there was the Black Lives Matter shit. Then that movement got hijacked and turned like this gay rights shit. Think about it. All the leaders of the Black Lives Matter shit was gay. And then so they took that and made it into a gay rights thing. And then from the gay rights, then came, like Dave Chappelle said, all the other little demarcations of gayness. And then so it's like this. The people the elite of society, the elite are all pedophiles.
So
and they want to normalize it.
So our friend one time told me this years ago, right? It's about 7 years ago he told me this, right? He looked at me. He was like, yeah, we getting oppressed just like black people.
I hate them bitch ass.
I looked at him like, never say that again.
I'll whoop your ass.
And he looked at me and he, guess what? Sensing he has never said that. And I told him, and like, and now he understands, like, don't put that. I was like, never say that again to me. Never say that, because that's not the same thing. Not saying that you ain't getting impressed and you can't, it's unfair for you not to be the way you are. But at the end of the day, you told him like, hey, I'm gay. Me, I'm just like, oh, well, I'm black.
Right. We can't hide my shit. You can be gay and not let motherfuckers know. I can't fake not being black, man, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, no.
But well, if you do, then it's white.
I was like, your struggle is your struggle, but your struggle isn't taking over it or the same level or the same thing as black thing. Like, it's not.
But let me. I'm just gonna wrap it up real quick. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad you said that. So, because gay people piggyback off of the black movement, they did that. But now, like I said, the elitist society are pedophiles. So for them, they tired. They've been pedophiles for the longest. They tired of being pedophiles in the dark. So they trying to normalize that shit. So it's like, well, look, why don't we just keep? We can't come out in 1960 and be like, hey, we like fucking kids and all of that shit. So it's like we gotta slowly bring society to this point where that shit is okay. Just like we had to slowly bring society to the point where being gay was okay. It's cool to be gay now. 10 years ago, everybody was faggots. You feel me? But now it's cool.
There was a lot of no homo 10 years ago.
There was a lot of no homo, but I'm saying you gotta even like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs had the idea of the iPad back in the 90s, but he was like, that's gonna blow society's mind. So let's work towards that shit. And it's the same thing with pedophilia. I just feel like we just slowly working towards it. So
yeah, things do work. Things do work in segments, and that's happening in 2020. That
turned out a lot better than what I thought.
That's what you think is happening.
Next prediction.
All right, my next prediction.
Please be a lot easier.
Nah, it's not gonna be a lot easier. Y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy. I'm gonna say it. Cannibalism is going to be pushed in the media. I don't think it's gonna be legalized, but there's going to be a slow media push for cannibalism.
Look, I can't predict 2019, so I can't predict that one.
I'm not.
You know what? You have a good chance. You have a good chance. I can't disagree.
Just watch. It's already started. It's already started. So,
how has it already started?
Bro, I forgot who the news publication was. It was talking about some drinking human blood, maybe to keep for vitality. They started with little articles like that. Those little articles. Vampirism. They start with little articles like, "Did you know drinking blood may cause an increase in sun?" Like, it starts off like that.
I remember I had an article that was showing that white people need to drink blood and they came from Nosferatu.
What? They probably do. But
he was the original white person because the African kingdom, because the African kingdom created a white guy, and it was Nosferatu, and he like started this regime of white people overthrowing the black kingdom and everything. When then white people took over and everything, eventually they could they adapted better to be in the sun and things of that nature. But they were originally meat eaters and everything, and black people were originally vegans and stuff like that. This was like crazy thing. I think your homeboy shared it. Ohio shared that type stuff, and it was the
KB's favorite person.
Y'all are hilarious.
KB, that's your boy.
And he old Golden Rapey Kadam. It went to
not have that conversation on here.
It was, I don't know. We've already touched on there. It'd be normalized. So it was this full thing, and I've seen memes and people talking about it. And it was like the whole it's just a wild theory that was out there. But
I just think cannibalism will be promoted, man. It starts off with little articles like that. Then it'll be like some celebrity saying, yeah, I drink blood. Like Michael Phelps, I drink a gallon of blood before I go out and whoop ass in the court. It'll be some shit like that. Then a bunch of little meathead manosphere niggas will be like, maybe I should just try drinking a pint of blood for my testosterone level. It's going to be normalized. And then eventually motherfuckers will come out.
It makes like Scooby the new kombucha.
Look, watch.
Get your type A here. We sell type A and type B.
Like cupping was for a lot of athletes.
Just
cupping?
Watch.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
you'll see
about,
when the Olympics go out there. Ooh, the Olympics gonna come up this year. It's gonna be so hard. Okay. I hope I can make money so I can.
Cannibalism is on the schedule. You think? Whoa, boy, your list is a lot crazier than mine. I thought my prediction was crazy, but so far you got pedophilia normalized and cannibalism in 2020.
I can digest that one.
Cannibalism is not going to be normalized.
I can digest that one.
It's not going to be normalized, but it'll be pushed. It's going to take some years. Okay, my third prediction. This is a real easy one. Trump is going to win the election.
He's going to win again?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
If he doesn't get impeached, then probably absolutely.
Getting impeached. How many other presidents been impeached and stayed in power?
Oh, no. And he stayed in power. Yes, he did.
2, I thought.
Oh, I don't know. I know for sure Bill Clinton was impeached and did.
And the one before that?
The first Bush?
No. Before that, as in Nixon.
Yeah, I think
Nixon was impeached.
Hell yeah.
What?
Watergate.
Wait, was Clinton Nixon impeached? Am I wrong on that one?
Clinton was impeached.
No, I think Nixon. No, Nixon was, I believe. Yeah, it was because of Watergate. Like he was doing some sketch shit. I mean, it's kind of similar, scandal wise.
What the point of impeaching a motherfucker if they just gonna still be?
It's a long process.
Yeah.
Niggas really impeached the president.
Yeah.
That's gotta be like the worst thing to put in your resume.
So you think? Well, here's a better question. Do you have any predictions of who you think the actual Democratic candidate is going to be?
They gonna lose? It don't matter.
But who do you think is going to be?
I almost said something really messed up.
AOC. Who do you think is going to be
messed up?
What?
Who almost said yin yang? I mean,
whoa, Bucko!
Wow.
Whoa,
like,
buddy! Andrew Yang gang.
That's worse.
No, it ain't. Andrew Yang is for the culture.
Only if you say Andrew Ching.
Nixon resigned.
No,
but he still got impeached.
That nigga resigned.
He said, "Y'all can't fire me. I quit."
Pretty much.
Fuck Nixon.
But impeachment is a long process, and like they don't even really kick you out, to be honest. But I do know. I think they said if you get impeached, you can't do another term. I think.
Damn.
Which I mean, kind of makes sense. It's like, bro, you fucked up already.
I think
you failed America.
I think.
Why would we give you a second chance?
I think Trump's gonna take a W.
I mean, most people think Trump is
I
going to
can't
take a
see
W.
how Trump can take a W.
Who the fuck is a strong enough opponent right now to beat Trump? Honestly,
Biden. He's just as weird enough.
Biden.
I was gonna say
Biden does no better than Trump, bro.
I was gonna say Bernie.
Bernie's
Bernie over Biden.
I think after that sickness scare.
I see what you're saying because it's like, bro, he might die in office. But I think if he picks a good VP, then he could be trusted. Like, if you trust the VP enough,
I don't think so.
Bernie
Here's
will
the
team up with AOC.
Bernie is losing his fucking mind on the campaign trail.
Who isn't?
Nobody's losing it like Bernie. Have you seen it when he was sucking his wife's I can't say it with a straight face. He was like, bro, he was hold up, bro. It was so weird.
What the fuck?
Bro, have y'all not seen this picture?
Oh.
You said Bernie. You Biden.
I'm in Biden or whatever.
Joe Biden? Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Bro, Biden is fucking going crazy on the campaign.
No,
he's not a weirdo. He's not a weirdo. He's losing his fucking mind. Like, this man is going senile on the campaign trail.
No, he's just
bro,
crazy.
like his wife was up there at the podium talking, and like he just like started sucking on her fingers, like.
No, he's
like,
just as weird.
Like,
he's just as weird.
Save it for the bedroom, my guy.
Real talk, man.
He was like
embarrassing.
He was like, yeah, girl, I know where that finger was at 20 minutes ago. Still taste it.
Joe Biden's a pedophile. Fuck that nigga.
Wow.
That goes back in your first.
Please look it up.
Next
Joe
one.
Biden is a creep.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
No, I already know what you're talking about. Her like sniffing women's hair and things like that.
Not women, children's nigga.
Well, women and children, I think.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
all of that shit.
But like, it says nothing. Like, he's been losing like.
Steam.
He's been losing popularity because he's been weird. And he's like, bro, what is he doing?
Obama
he's sucking his wife's finger.
Like his what you call it? Obama's like his covering. Like as long as he's on Obama's like, we love you, Joe. But as soon as Obama's like, all right, Joe, you stand by yourself. Yeah, all that shit's trying to come to light. Like, Joe, you really not.
He's there sniffing people's hair, being weird, rubbing on people, sucking his wife's finger on the podium. It's a bunch of weird stuff. And like, there's been times where like he's been in the debates and he just like veered off top, like a senile person. He's just like, hey, Joe Biden, what do you think about this policy? Like, goddamn mashed potato people. He sounds like Alex Jones. Like, goddamn mashed potato people. Like, what the fuck he say? We'll come back to him. Like, goddamn toy soldiers. This is a fucking crazy movie. Like, what the fuck, Joe Biden?
Joe Biden should have just made Obama his VP. He'd have won off the rip.
He would have, but is that even allowed? I don't know.
Probably so. Obama probably is like, man, I'm tired. Fuck y'all.
Because like the thing is, like, if Joe Biden dies, then Obama becomes president again, and that's
I guess you're right. Yeah.
So I don't think he can do that.
You're probably right. Okay. Well, down to my last prediction.
Yeah. What's your next?
This one I truly hope does not come true.
Oof. Okay.
But I think we're gonna go to war with Iran. That's my last prediction.
If I remember correctly, because
would that go to war with Saudi Arabia at this point?
No. Iran is on the list before Saudi Arabia because when you look it up,
I thought Saudi Arabia is now giving them resources.
I mean, the thing about it is,
well, isn't that who we've been beefing with? Like, if you remember a couple months ago,
we got no beef with Saudi Arabia.
No.
Yes, we do. They killed their reporter.
No, I'm not talking about Saudi Arabia. I'm talking about Iran. There was somebody recently where in the news they kept saying, I think it was Iran. I think they kept saying Iran bombed blankety blank U.S. base. Iran did this, they did that, and then Iran was like, no, we didn't. Your media is lying. Y'all did that yourselves. Like it was like America was like staging attacks on itself and then blaming it on Iran. This happened like a couple months ago. Iran kept coming out and they were like, because they were like, we're gearing up for war with Iran, and Iran was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know if it was Iran, but it was some country. I think
Did you not know
Iran.
the beef that we had with Saudi Arabia?
I mean,
they killed those reporters, then lied about it, then was like, yeah, we killed them.
But we're not going to war with them. We're going to Iran because look, Iran. Give me like 2 minutes to explain this. But so we've been trying to go to war with Iran for a long ass time. But basically, when you look at the history of American wars and in countries that we fuck with, basically we pretty much fuck with any country that does not have a central bank that's owned by the Rothschilds. And at this point, I'm just gonna give y'all a quick breakdown. In the year 2000, there were 7 countries in the whole motherfucking world, only 7, my nigga, that did not have a bank backed by the Rothschild family. Let's list these countries. Afghanistan, Iraq, Sudan, Libya, Cuba, North Korea, Iran. In 2001, who the fuck did we go to war with? Afghanistan, Afghanistan, and then after that, Libya, we got Gaddafi the fuck out of there. Okay, so now look.
We did do some shit in Iraq.
In 2003. Now let's fast forward 3 years later. There was only 5 countries left in the world without banks backed by the Rothschilds. Sudan, Libya, Cuba, North Korea, and Iran. So who got knocked off that list? Afghanistan and motherfucking...
Say Iraq, right?
No, Iraq was on the list already. Oh, Iraq, yes. Afghanistan and Iraq.
Yeah.
Ironically, those are the same countries we invaded within the same amount of time. You feel me? So now let's fast forward a little bit more. We done went and got Gaddafi the fuck out of Libya. You know what I'm saying? Now, in 2016, there were only 3 countries left in the entire world. 3, my nigga. These are the last strongholds preventing the New World Order, basically. Cuba, which we've been beefing with them for fucking ever. Why? Because they are not backed by the Rothschilds. North Korea, again, we've been beefing with them niggas forever, and they not going. Cuba's not going, and North Korea not going. We know this by now. And 3, Iran. These are the last 3 countries in the entire world that is not backed by the Rothschilds' money.
Cuba doesn't make sense to me.
Cuba, we're not gonna go. Cuba's a communist country. We've been trying to overthrow Cuba since the early 1900s.
It's been a long time.
That's what I'm saying. But we're not gonna go to war with Cuba because
they even tried to make, and that was one of the biggest things about JFK. They tried to push that on him, and he was like, "No."
Yeah, and
he was like, "Are you sure?" "No, we're not gonna do anything in Cuba." And he was like, "One more time, we're gonna ask you one more time." So this Cuba shit, we've been thinking a long time. We done put a lot of man hours in this Cuba shit, bro. We trying to.
It's like they looked at him and it's just like, you don't want to do it, and like the dude just aiming the bullet. You sure? No, now let me go to this parade.
Hey, Fidel said something about your mama. I don't care. Fuck Fidel.
Let me and my wife go to this parade, alright? It's a nice day outside. Just leave me alone. I said it already. I'm never going to do anything to Cuba.
You know what? You go to your parade.
So you know what?
I hope it's to die for.
We got it.
I hope it's mind-blowing.
Oh my God. The worst.
Maybe it'll open your mind.
That nigga said,
you know what, Mr. President? You go to that parade. Maybe
you have a blast.
Maybe the fresh air will clear your head a little bit. That's fucked. So fucked. But
maybe it'll give you something to think about.
I want you to lose your mind over this situation.
Just remember to look up at the buildings and smile and wave.
Oh, man.
You never know where the shooter's gonna be for the camera.
Yeah, man.
Because you never know what's gonna hit you.
Let it marinate on your mind. But anyway.
Oh my God.
No,
that was dark.
That's a good point. I didn't know that about the Rothschilds Bank. If that list is accurate, 100% through and through and bulletproof, and the last 3 places on that list was what? Iran, North Korea, and who was Cuba?
And we don't fuck. We don't fuck with Cuba.
Yeah,
we're not gonna fuck with North Korea. Both of them niggas are crazy. So,
well, I wouldn't even say Cuba's crazy. Cuba's embargo.
Cuba's not crazy. Cuba's just like, bro, we gangsta over here.
Cuba is in the state it is because we cut them off from everything.
But they still doing their thing. They still alive.
Yeah, which I think is great. Like, yeah, Cuba, all of their cars are from like 1950, 1960. But think about it. Them motherfuckers still run.
Right.
So, like, they're sufficient enough to where they could be like, I could do bad all on my own.
Exactly.
Which I commemorate Cuba at least for that, and I don't think Cuba is nearly as bad. And Cuba is only bad because we tried to make it bad by embargoing them and basically cutting them off. I feel like they wanted Cuba to suffer. They wanted to go like, we're going to cut off your supplies from everything. and we're just gonna see how you feel about that. Like, you know, you're gonna die, and they're still here.
That's what America does. They do the same thing with Haiti. Haiti freed themselves, and that's the only nation of slaves that actually overthrow the oppressor and win a war against Europe and actually become free. And now no fucking nation in the world trades with Haiti. They're like, nah, we don't fuck with y'all. Y'all gonna have to get it on your own. Since you wanted to free yourself, be free then, bitch. Like nobody fucks with Haiti. France don't fuck with Haiti. America don't fuck with Haiti. Spain, like none of the imperial powers show any love to Haiti. They're like, nah, y'all sit over there and starve. Because it's like, it's a nation of free slaves. If Haiti was doing good, that would inspire too much motherfucking change. It's like, oh, so you had a nation full of slaves, overthrow the oppressor, and actually make some of themselves. Oh, we can all do that shit. So it's like, keep the motherfuckers poor by any means. You feel me? But the last three nations, again, Iran, North Korea, and Cuba. Those are the three last countries that are not backed by the Rothschilds' fiat money. These are the three last countries preventing a total world order of one big ass global economy.
For some reason, that just makes no sense because I really thought Saudi Arabia was really helping Iran, and they were really like helping them, like giving them a lot of financial backing and everything else.
We don't have no real issue with Saudi Arabia. I mean, they killed the reporters.
No, but I'm saying like they killed the reporters, and that was like.
Well, you also gotta understand a lot of this stuff is just to start wars, just to make money, anyways.
To make money and reduce
it just generates money.
Wars to make money and reduce the population.
But when we almost gonna get in a war with China?
We don't want that problem, bro. The fuck? We don't want that problem at all.
But that's the thing. What if China wants that problem?
They do.
China does want that problem.
They definitely do. And that's why
because the thing is, well, a lot of people don't realize, like, people are like, man, we beat the shit out of China. I don't know.
Like, they kind of own
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. In America, white people are the majority, for right now at least. And they've been the majority race. But globally, Chinese people are the majority.
Yes.
Chinese people, there are so many people in China. Like, their fraction of their actual, like, army, their military compared to ours is probably ridiculous. They probably got way more soldiers. And you've seen the marches, bro, American soldiers don't march like that, bro.
China,
if they want to do them
it's
them
3
kicks,
times bigger than
oh my
America,
God. I ain't fucking with that.
The crazy thing, when
China's huge.
When you know niggas who joined the army, you be like, these niggas not gonna keep me safe. I know this nigga. This nigga was a bullshitting ass nigga all through high school. You know the niggas who was in the army right now, a bunch of niggas that didn't do shit. And no disrespect.
No, I know some like people that went in the army. Like, I was like, oh, you protect me? Yeah, I feel safe.
It's pretty hard.
I do like. There's a trade off.
It's like 50-50. It's like 50-50.
Well, the thing about the army is it depends where you go. You know what base you're at, where you're stationed at. It's going to depend what branch you're in, what you're doing, and you know if you talk to enough military people. They will tell you, you know, the Army's like this, you know, Navy's like that, Air Force is like this. Everybody has their own stigma. I know the Marines, they're like people that, you know, it's like they do a lot of dirt. A lot of grimy shit goes on in the Marines. Because it's kind of, I mean, the Marines a little bit, it's like a mix, right, of Army and Navy.
The Marines is like the hardest one.
Yeah.
Marines is another thing.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna tell Army person.
You talking about Navy SEALs?
I trust all the Marines.
No, not Navy SEALs. I'm talking about the Marines.
Oh, they're pretty G too.
Marines is a whole different thing.
Yeah. I'm talking about branches though. Marines is like gotta be the hardest branch.
Yeah.
Then I was saying the Army.
And Navy SEALs, SEAL Team
like,
6.
Them niggas like on top of everything.
But that's like the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Navy SEALs is a whole, like they said, they chain you up in your full outfit and drop you in the water and you gotta escape and get out. Yeah. That's like a final test.
Yeah.
And you timed. You got like 5 to 20 minutes or something like that to get out.
Bro, maybe it's like 5 minutes. Bro, you gotta do crazy. Like, don't get it wrong. There are people that fail these tests. A lot of people. Like the Air Force, you gotta run so much and do so much. And that's just the Air Force. You ain't even running. You're in a fucking plane, or you're in a plane, or you're on like the carrier. But you still have to run. You still have to do a certain amount. Like, you have to be a certain physique for all this shit. And that's just to be in the Air Force. Imagine, like he said, Navy SEALs, they drop you in the fucking water.
About, like, his time over there and just describe, like, have you ever asked a Marine to be like, yo, you fought in a war? How was it killing you and everything else?
They be like, you ask a Marine his experience, they just act like they just had to recount the most gruesome shit. Like, I don't want to talk about that, but
one of my Marine friends said one of the few times he cried was right there because he was just like, he talked about like how miserable, and then everything just went in. He's just like, I could die here and where he was at.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
We mentioned Mariah Carey on the Christmas episode. There was a dude that used to work at Best Buy. I don't remember his name, but he was pretty cool. But he told me a wild story. So he was, I forgot what branch of the military he was in. I don't remember. But he was in the military. He was in a branch. And he was stationed overseas in the war. Probably Iraq, Afghanistan, something like that. He was overseas. And it was during the holiday time. Like around this time of year, around December, around Christmas. And he basically has PTSD for the Christmas song from Mariah Carey.
What?
Yes. Anytime that song comes on, he gets in a bad mood and he starts freaking out.
Here you go.
Rockets.
This is 3 days ago.
Rockets land near Baghdad airport as U.S. blames Iran for recent attacks. Well, that's what I was telling you. I was like, earlier this year, they were staging attacks trying to make it look like Iran was like fucking with us, but then like the leaders from Iran was like, we didn't do that. We don't know what you're talking about.
22 days ago, but whatever. This happened 22 days ago.
Anyways.
What you mean? By the time the episode jumps up? Oh yeah, I guess so.
Well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Iran was coming out, and like as soon as they be like blankety blank, attacked us from Iran, and Iran will be like, no, we didn't. What are you talking about? We didn't send those missiles. I don't know what you. None of our people did that.
You know the U.S. sent the missiles to the U.S.
Well, the U.S. has bombed themselves before.
Nigga, we blew up our own goddamn World Trade Center.
Well, yeah. Ooh, I'm getting that later. But yeah, that's the thing.
Fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
But what I was getting into about the Mariah Carey thing, he had PTSD every time that Christmas song by Mariah Carey came on, because he said every time that song actually played when he was overseas, somebody died.
What?
So now he got it in his head, triggered that if that song comes on, somebody around him is going to die. So he had PTSD from that song. He said every time it happened, somebody like stepped on a landmine, somebody dropped a bomb nearby, somebody got shot up, somebody got ambushed. Every time that song... No.
Yeah, it's so fucking sad.
So whenever that song would come on, because you know, like they like to do Christmas music and blast it in retail, right? Mm-hmm. So whenever that song would come on the loop, he would like go to the break room or some shit. He'd go outside for a smoke break. He'd like,
get me out of here.
Like it would just come on and he'd just look up and be like,
oh,
I gotta go.
That's my kid.
I gotta go. I'll be back. And he would just leave and he'd just go outside and smoke, or he'd like go to the break room and chill or some shit. But he just bounced. He's like, I can't do the song. So I thought that was crazy. But
time to write a movie off of that.
I really
like a great screenplay.
I really only got one prediction. It's not a big prediction. It's nothing compared to it.
You want to have a baby?
Oh, Jesus. Don't wish that on me.
At this point, you be 15. You got a baby on me, girl? Who the hell cares? You got a baby on me, girl? Who the hell cares?
Knock
you got a baby
on
on me, girl? Who the hell cares?
Knock on
Who the
wood.
hell cares?
No.
Who the hell cares? You go half it on
I'm
a
ready
baby.
to have a baby. I just hope it's about somebody I want to have a baby with.
You can go half it on a baby, Joe.
I'm about to go have on a baby.
I don't want no babies right now. My only prediction is I think that we will probably slip into a recession. A significant recession. We go in and out of recessions a bunch. Like, we've been doing that the past decade. The big recession was in like 08, 09, where the housing market crashed and all that other bullshit.
Yeah, the recession dropped.
That was a big recession.
Yeah.
And we've been in recessions between them.
Black. My Lambo
But
blue.
I have a prediction that we're going to slide into. And that's just because I've been keeping up with a lot of corporations lately, and it's been so many layoffs. It's almost like, do y'all remember the gas crisis?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You remember it happened like a year or two ago whenever...
the gas crisis.
What caused the gas crisis? That's what caused it. Hurricane Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember Hurricane Harvey happened, and then there was a news article that went out that said the hurricane fucked up like petrol oil on like the coast.
No. It wasn't a crisis. It was a scare.
Well, no, that's the thing.
It was a scare.
Well, here's the thing. What I'm getting at is that happened, and that news article came out that like the oil got fucked up offshore, like on the boats or whatever, and that caused people to freak out and say, "Oh my God, I'm gonna go get gasoline. There's no oil. There's no gas." So people freaked out and they started getting gas, and them getting gas ended up making the actual crisis. Like they made the situation happen out of scare. And I think
out of scaring ignorance.
Yeah. So like at first it was no gas crisis, but then there ended up actually being one. And it was like, oh shit, these tanks are actually tapped out now because you dumbasses are scared for no reason. And I feel like that's gonna be the recession.
What's funny?
I feel because like a lot of companies are laying off people for no reason because they think something bad's gonna happen.
You know what's funny? They're in that gas scare. like when that thing happened and it came out of the news and we was like scrolling through Facebook, I told my girl, I was like, let's go get gas and fill up. She was like, what? I'm like, we just gonna go get gas. Right? I ain't really tell her why. I was like, we just gonna go get gas, right? Went to the gas station, filled up. She was like, that's where we ain't never really just fill up. I was like, nah, we just gonna fill up.
Right.
And we cause I think I had 2 cars. I was like, we just brought both of the cars. And she was just like, what's going on? We start pulling out the gas station. 5 cars pulled in. And she was like, what's going on? And she was just like, oh, they about to start tripping. And then that's when the lines happened. I was like, yeah, we gonna roll through real quick.
Jamer,
they about to start tripping.
Huh?
Do you really not remember that?
Nigga, no.
Bro, dead ass, this is what it looked like. I know for some reason that's China. I don't know why China's doing this. But this is what it looked like in Texas. Like, gas stations literally had lines going out into the streets.
No, like legit, it started being like that.
I'm serious.
We legit saw it. I was just like, we're gonna get gas and fill up. Like,
I didn't see none of this. Maybe because I didn't know there was a gas prices.
Probably because he was walking.
Yeah, I might not have had a car.
You may have been just walking.
If you don't know, I've had like 12 cars, nigga. I be car, not car.
You too?
Seriously, look at this. Like, this is what it looked like. That was the gas price. It was literally lines.
There's Joe's car.
Bro, it was insane. I remember, like, I was going off on lunch, and I was just looking at all these gas stations. And then if you, like, went up to the gas stations, they'd have, like, the paper on them. They're like, out of gas. Like, it was gas stations that had to shut down. There was like, bro, there's no reason for us to stay.
I bet we don't have gas. So happy at home. Honey, yes, we made it. We made $1 million today.
They like, honestly, once you think about it, bro, that was big for like the oiling company. It was like,
let's create another skill. Let's blow up another shit, goddamn it. Which they probably did on purpose. But I didn't know nothing about that shit.
Bro, it was insane. But
I don't think the thing about recessions and shit is like that shit only affects white people. It don't affect us.
It depends. Because like the thing is like the way it affects, bro, I was affected.
How?
It affects me.
Layoffs.
Nigga.
I'm a business owner.
That's part of it.
How the fuck did it affect you? Nigga, you.
How does it affect me?
We not in no recession right now though. I'm talking about you and you after that. I mean, about you first, but then he said the layoffs.
It will affect me.
How?
We have one. Because I'm a business owner. If people are scared to spend money, people won't spend money. I need people to spend money on my stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
and that's the thing.
I'm an employee, my nigga, so I'm still going to work and pay.
For now. No.
You're right. I'm going to be a boss this year.
Ooh, Slim Thugger.
Yeah. I don't need it to be. I need your prediction not to happen. I needed
that's his prediction, nigga.
The problem is, it's already.
I need my prediction is me being successful, fam.
I mean,
this would be a great year next year.
My other prediction is in 2020, I'm going to get a lot of fucking money.
Alright, no, I am.
I wanna hope that's my prediction.
I'm finna get my real estate license. If you need a house, or if somebody looking to buy a house, holla at your boy.
That's another thing I'm doing in 2020.
You getting your license too?
No.
Oh.
I am. So technically, I already own property.
Here goes him being a baller again. Go on and talk about how great your life is, Mr. Baller. Huh? So we're gonna call you Mr. Monopoly. I'm gonna call you Komodo Monopoly.
His name is Mr. Pennyworth.
Monopoly.
Come on, I tried doing it myself. No, there's properties I'm going to try to spruce up in 2020.
You hear how rich he is? You hear how rich he is?
Hey, but we're his friend. So I got a rich friend. Ladies fuck me because my friend is rich. Nah, I'm just playing. That's how niggas really be in the club. They're like, my partner got this.
I would. I'm not gonna lie.
I would never be.
I'd be like, whoa. I'm best friends with Komodo. You ain't getting close to him. You ain't talking to me.
Man. All you gonna do is you get close to this nigga.
You're not gonna see him.
I'm a noble dude. They're like, man, you smashed my boy? Or you're my boy's girl? Go on somewhere.
Either way, man, I'll never be that nigga, man. But
I ain't got no shame. I'll do it.
Hell nah.
If I was friends with somebody rich, I'd be that dude.
Friends with such and such right?
Like,
how do you really feel about you? I mean, like, how do you look yourself in the mirror knowing you doing that type of shit?
Sure.
Like, you doing friends with Drake, right, or some shit like that?
What?
I just feel weird knowing I'm using another nigga name to get
So? Fuck.
So?
I don't know, man.
So?
I be doing shit like I know what I know where he keep the toaster strudels. Follow me.
I couldn't do it.
You
come here, girl.
Think about it. You got a girl in that energy. Now every time this nigga come around, she all on this nigga dick. And you can't do that about it because you set yourself up in that situation. And say you friends with fucking Drake and oh, you are? Oh my god! And then y'all fuck a few times and eventually she's like, when are we ever gonna be Drake? I thought you were friends with Drake. You know what I'm saying?
But no. After a while, you can be like, shut up! You belong to me now. Wow, don't do that.
But she wanted Drake. You got the bitch off of Drake.
Yeah, but this is the whole scummy mentality we're joking about. This is all scummy mentality about like, you know, because think about it. If she wants to just have sex with a guy just to meet Drake, then really,
you're right. Yeah,
like you got to think about the whole concept.
Down anyways, yeah.
Like this concept is a scummy concept we're talking about, where everybody in the situation is scummy.
That's why I said. That's why I said.
In that situation.
So I said, hey, girl, I know where Drake keeps his toaster strudels at, girl.
Yeah.
Follow me. I know where the pantry at. The secret pantry. Got the Fruit Loops in it. Flavor you ain't even seen before. It ain't even on shelves, girl. We were Kellogg's like that.
Dang, 2020, I hope they all do music.
I like the fuck hoes to fuck me for who I am.
We'll see. We'll see on that, Jesse.
Do women do that to me?
Yeah. All the time.
Do women like me for me?
Hoes like me. I don't know why y'all be liking me. For the only like 2 of y'all do. I don't get a lot of them. But for the tiny amount that I do get, I just be like, what do y'all see?
I think women like me because I make them like themselves.
I do. I don't think
women like me for me. I think they just like me because I make them like themselves.
Damn, that might be the same shit for me.
I don't know why the fuck.
Like,
are we emotional tricks?
Yes.
Are we tricking on these bitches emotionally, bro?
Yes. 100%.
Oh my god, bro.
100%.
Damn.
This damn near needs to be a Patreon episode.
Nope.
This damn.
Nope.
He just hit him hard, bro. He just hit him hard. Yo, I'm just saying, like, bro. I mean, honestly, like, I'm really all about like uplifting people. Despite how I may personally feel about a lot of people, I'm all about uplifting people, right? Like making people feel good, make people grow, make people expand. That's all what I'm about, you know? But I sure don't be talking about myself, though. And I be going through it. I sure don't really be talking about myself.
You should do that.
And all my issues. Bro, I be going through it, but I don't really talk to them. And like women like a guy they know. And to be honest, like once somebody told me, like, I know all these things about you, Jesse, but I don't think I know you. And I was like, damn. Like I'm like, you know this, and this. And I'm like, I don't think I actually know you. I don't talk about it. Like I really don't even talk about like what I really like, the things I'm into, and everything else. You know, I don't. Oh, 2020, I plan to be a professional Smite player. I play Smite, and me and my homeboy have been playing this game. So I really want to get really good at Smite, but we need 3 more people, and it's really hard to find a team. It's me and my homeboy Mason. Bro, this dude's so cool. That's like my best friend. I got like 50 best friends. That's the crew. People be like, oh, my circle's small. Nobody likes you. My circle big and everybody crew.
I have a fairly small circle, but that's because I'm a hermit.
All right. When people brag about having a circle small, I'm sorry.
That's some real ass shit, man.
All right. My circle big. I got like 50 best friends, and I can trust all of them. All right. Oh, the cool. They love me and I love them. But yeah, me and my homeboy Mason plan to really do Smite and plan to lift up the esports area. We planning some big esports event, get all the schools behind to have a big esports event for the area of Texarkana. That's the goal. That's the prediction 2020. Esports will be a thing in Texarkana and it will be really far ahead of all these other areas, you know, on top of things.
I have a question.
What's up?
Can you talk a little bit about what esports is?
I was so wondering.
I know what it is.
Major League Gaming and everything else.
Don't know. Like dive into it. Like what is esports? What does it consist of?
So it's video games. So it's playing video games professionally on that level. And you know, you got fighting games, you got racing games, you got shooting games. Essentially, those are I think the basis of it. Sports games, the 4 bases of it. Smash Brothers is super huge. You know,
I will bet.
Really pushing. You got bodied by Longview. He didn't even win the tournament. He didn't even win the tournament.
Nigga,
he got like 3rd place.
I ain't had a goddamn game then.
He'll body you.
To this day, bro. First of all, I whoop both of y'all ass. Y'all could be on the same team when I whoop y'all ass. Right now, after this.
Yo, chill.
Yeah,
Don't make us start a People of Culture Twitch account just so people can see you. All right, just so they can see. We had to teach Swerve on a lesson.
Bro, y'all gotta be.
All right,
it's not the same. It's not the same.
All right,
bro.
chill.
And I didn't have the game. Look, I went to the tournament and I had played the last version I played was like the Wii version, and I was cold at that shit or the Wii U version.
You was alright at that.
But it's different. Nah, nigga, hell no.
You was alright at
bro.
that. You was alright.
At the Wii U version, you never played me on that bitch. Y'all played me on the Wii version, on the Wii U, and I was still on the Wii version. I was colder than y'all, bro. Fuck
All I know is I was still keeping up with several of the people that play and place high. Now, I'm not that good because I don't play consistently, but if I start playing consistent again, you get bodied.
Because each game...
Over again.
Each game got different physics and shit. I didn't have the actual game. Now that I've had the game, when I got on it, I realized how trash I was because I had to, because like, damn, I really was trash at that shit.
You talk some mess, dude was like, all right, he got a body.
Bro,
throw him away.
That was damn.
White taped you, right? White taped you.
All right, I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
You're right. We got way off subject.
No. It's not about getting off subject. I want to get on Smash real quick. I want to get on the
Major League Gaming, esports, electronic gaming. It's really big and everything else. I think the best player is that I forget what it is. Ninja. Yeah. Ninja and one dude Fox. He's like a furry black dude, gay dude. He's
furry.
Yeah. He showed up in his furry costume, took the head off, and he's like, "How y'all feel? I'm the best in Street Fighter." Everybody's like, You is the best in Street Fighter.
You're still a furry though.
I mean, you can't whoop him on no video game.
But he's a furry, so I don't care.
Alright. But I don't care. But like that's the focus to make sure have a lit hype con event, spooky con event, hype fest in the works, esports event with video games. We're trying to do Rocket League is really big in esports.
It is.
Smite, I play a MOBA. My bad. Smite's a MOBA. A lot of people trying to lift up League of Legends. I'm more of a Smite fan. If they bring League to console, I'll test out League, and then I may actually just get a PC so I can start gaming for it. That's 2020 hopefully predictions that I can start doing. I got so much, even for Christmas, I got myself a controller, a better headset, so I can take these games more serious and everything else.
I thought about getting like that with Destiny. I'm still on the fence.
I mean, I can play Destiny with you now.
I've gotten a lot better with Destiny.
It's crossplay. I can play Destiny with you. You be playing a lot of people that suck, like Gavin.
Ooh.
Tell him to unblock me before I post the video anywhere.
You tell him.
What? Gavin watch this? You think Gavin?
I'm gonna get to him eventually.
Gavin, bro. Why you do that, bro?
Tell your baby mama I like her.
Oh, that shit. I understand why you did it.
Is that why you did it?
Why he blocked me, but he didn't block Jacob? Why he didn't block all those punches from Jacob? We got the video. I'll post it. That's right. You got 24 hours, Gavin, or we make the video go viral again and you get beat up by Jacob. 10-year challenge.
I didn't co-sign this, Gavin.
I didn't co-sign it.
You're my boy.
You got 24 hours to unblock me.
You got 24. Hey, look, we gotta be fair. We'll let you know so that we don't blindside you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got 24 hours.
24 hours from when this is posted.
Look, I'll tell you this. This nigga will really do it. We can tell this nigga no all day. This nigga will really do it, bro.
Mm-hmm. And I'm the one to post the video. So of course I know. Yes. And I'll post it and be like, time starts now. Forget about it. Tell him.
Post, I edit. You talk a lot of shit.
Wow. Usually I'm the one that gets that. Vote Darby 2020.
I talk a lot of shit?
Yes.
Vote
Darby 2020 Texarkana. He's ready to make things better. Point to the future.
We're going to work on your slogan.
Man, usually it's like, vote Darby 2020, get hype. Make Texarkana hype again. I don't know if Texarkana ever been hype. Darby 2020, we in there! Like, I don't know what to do. Darby 2020.
Darby 2020.
Black.
When you see it clearly, you're going to do the right thing.
Darby 2020, raise your fist.
Like that.
Raise your fist.
Harambe! Harambe!
Oh, that is the ending of I ever saw one. That's all, folks. 2020.
Yeah.
That's all, folks.